Hello and welcome to the Robo Samurai channel for those of you that are returning and those of you that are this is your first time. Alright, cool. So today we're going to be reviewing the Transformers Legacy Decepticon Dragstrip, and there he is. Let's take a look at the box here. So he is one of 5 because evidently we are going to be trying this again. Trying to do a Metasaur. They did one back in the day with the Combiner Wars line. Now they're doing it again. So let's see how this comes out. First of all, let's just look at this box. Box art looks great. There's all that stuff there. This stuff here. That stuff. What is that? Megatron? No? Is this Skywarp? And then Kickback. And then Purple Dragon. Okay. And then on the back here, excuse me for a sec, guys. We have the box art and all that stuff. He is one of 5. And then here's the QR code here. And I'll put the link for the QR code in the description below. I wish this was a real tech spec. I really do. But something I found out is that, well, here's a Skids box. Those things are exactly the same. It's sad but true. But hey, what can you say? Can't get them all right. I mean, would have been neat. But at least this does give you a better write-up than they can put on the back of the box. I guess they just can't print it up on the back of the box. Now they're just like, go scan it, go get it. It's Dragstrip. It's Decepticon Dragstrip. So, cool stuff. Anyway, that's the box, and it's got that no plastic front. So, nope, that's not a mistake. That's how these are built now. And then there's, of course, paper on the inside. And this is it. You get nothing else. Yeah, so it's just held on with plastic ties. They could use paper ties. I mean, if plastic's such an issue, they can use paper ties. They used to use them a long time ago. Hopefully, the next step is that those are not going to be paper as well. So, hey. Anyway. So here it is, and that's the box. I don't think there's much else to say about the box. The instructions are purple. They look like this, and they're decent enough, So, okay, so here's Dragstrip, and he's got 2 guns. I've got them posed here. And let's see, here's this. There we go. It really wasn't quite snapped in, as you could hear there. How does he do? Well, he can do this. He can do that. And he's got the waist swivel. That's cool. The 2 guns are completely identical. Let me take these off of here. And we can kind of take a look at him. And see how he fares in a somewhat walking pose. There we go. Anyway, here's his head. And let's see if I can get that focused in there. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty accurate, I think. I don't know about these. I guess I'm going to have to look at some cartoons and see some of the original G1 cartoons and see if they line up. If this head looks pretty accurate. Appears to be accurate enough to me. So, on this figure, since he's a deluxe, let me see here. The instructions say he's a deluxe. No, I'm sure the box says he's a deluxe. Yeah, so he's got a little bit of paint here. You can see the engine stuff here. I guess that's also kind of accurate. Here's what the back of him looks like. Hey, there's more engine stuff. Check that out. And you see all these combiner pegs. I guess this is more for later on. But you could store his guns on the back of his own legs. How about that? But I think, you could store them on the front of his legs too. How about that? You could do that. And then he can shoot himself in the face. That's not cool. Don't do that. You're a Decepticon. You're reckless. You're a Stunticon. Which is interesting because they don't say anything about Stunticons on this. Not on the box, not on the instructions. Okay. So, like I said before, he's got that great weight swivel here. He's got all the usuals. He's got the bicep. He's got the elbow. He does not have the wrist. There's all that. Let me see here. Do we see any screws whatsoever in this? Yeah, you got a bunch of them right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just in case you wanted to take them apart. But no, these, and the reason why I mention that is because a lot of the newer figures seem to, I've seen some with just as little as one screw. So it's kind of, it's kind of cool to see, you know, hey, they're using something else a little bit more in the construction here. And maybe it's because he has to, you know, combine with 4 of his other comrades. Okay, so anyway, so he can kick all the way forward. He's got knee bend. He's got that. He's got ankle tilt, goes all the way out. I guess that's some, is that toe tilt? Is that foot rocker this way? Yeah, well, anyway, we'll give it to him. Anyway, so there he is. Oh yeah, his head. His head is not on a ball peg. I'm taking a close look at it. It's just swivel. It's just a swivel. So he can say no all day long, but I really can't say yes. So there's that. Okay, and little comparison. Here he is with Earthrise Prime. And here he is with Bulkhead. All right, cool. And then there's these guns. Oh, yeah. Look at these things. They're exactly the same. And that's cool. They're both painted purple, and they have, hey, you know what I found out, and I don't even know if it was in the instructions. Maybe I should look. Anyway, you can combine them like that. And then he'll have a double blaster. So he can hold a double blaster. Bam. Cool. And then if you take them apart like this, you can do the same thing on the other side. All right, cool. Well, hey, how about that? So for some reason, that's what they are. And I don't think that says it in the instructions. It's killing me now, because I don't remember seeing that. I just remember, see, it tells you can mount them in car mode and or alt mode. Oh, there it is right there. Huh. All right, so cool. So you can combine them, have a double gun, have fun with the double gun. Okay, so let's get the transformation. So the first thing, let's straighten them out. Get them all like soldier-like. Oh, wait, before we do that, we didn't even do our can he balance himself test. Of course he can. He can do the high kick. All right, so now let's get to transforming him. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is these are like mushroom pegs, I guess. If you look in there, you can see that. So you're supposed to pull this forward and then straighten it out like that. Do the same thing on the other side. And then you're going to move these wheel things there. Do the same thing here, there. So now that's what you're dealing with. Okay. And let's see here. I think the next thing you do is you pop open this. Pop it open. And you'll lift this up. This is on a double hinge, so you're going to pull it all the way up and all the way out like that. Then you want to take this head and snap it back so all that looks like, well, it's flush. Cool. And now you're going to take this. This is kind of an interesting piece here. So you're going to pull on both of the shoulders. And if you look in the back here, you'll see that this plate here, there's 2 double joints that hold this whole thing in. So when you pull this out, it kind of dislodges them from those little areas there. So when you transform it back, it kind of turns it into that, it kind of locks in place right here. Okay. So now we're going to take these, turn these up like this, and then collapse them into each other. I hope I'm doing this right. Okay. Yes, I am. And the one thing you'll notice is that these will go in here, and then there is a tab right here. The instructions actually call this out. It's a tab right here, and it goes into the slot underneath this side panel here. So just cram it in there. Same thing on this side. Make sure it's kind of locked in there. So it should look like something like this. Okay, now turn this waist joint all the way around. Let's see if I can do it now. And then take this, rotate it. Now, I'll show you something here. This piece rotates around. There is a little notch here, and I think that's what's catching here, and it kind of holds it in place. So you're going to dislodge that, and then put it here. And then we're going to push this all the way down here, and these will tab into those slots right there. So just go ahead and push those in, squeeze that together. All right. Now, the next thing we're going to do is you got to push this. You can combine these, I think. So you can push these together and then push the spoiler up or his feet all the way back like that. Then open up the back, I believe. There we go. See? Open up the back. And then these will collapse. These legs will collapse, and you'll see the two double joints here. Like that. And then close this so that these hooks go into the front there. So, just like that. Okay. And then close this up. Give it a nice squeeze. There it is. And there's Dragstrip in his alt mode. And I mean, he's not bad. He rolls around really cool, and you can kind of see he's got that Formula One-ish look. I forget what he's based off of. But, I mean, he's a Formula One car, but he's supposed to be a particular type of one that has the two front wheels like this. Yeah, so, and you can see there's the, they got the clip things there. Same thing in the back here. You kind of see some of the detail there. It's all yellow. He's Mr. Yellow. And there's his head. And his head is like supposed to be like the seat, I guess. All right, sure. You can kind of see a little seat detail in his head. So his head's hollow. Okay, that's fun. And he's got the Decepticon symbol. I guess one of my complaints about the Decepticon symbol is that it's very light in the center there. It's like it's printed on the yellow instead of this dark yellow. And so it kind of looks a little funky, but it's not bad. Also, you can do this. You can plug the guns into here. And you got those, you can have that going on there. So, yeah, there he is. Now, the other complaint I would have, I mean, it's just a minor nit. Of course, we've got, like, this faux kind of, like, engine piece in the cockpit, which does show up in robot mode. But it's all right. It's cool. I mean, you can pretend it's like some kind of like, those are just controls and they're silver or something. But it's the spoiler here. It's not supposed to be divided by this thing, but that's before his feet. So makes a robot mode look better. Anyway, so yeah, there he is. There's his guns. And yeah. So what do I think of this figure? I think it's a pretty decent figure. I'd like to see how the rest of the Menasor comes out. No, I haven't. I think I saw some pictures, but I'm not going to trust those pictures until I see the final product. And that's how it pretty much will go. Anyway, so if you're new here, please consider subscribing to the channel. It doesn't cost anything. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And we'll talk to you guys next time.